Hello, good evening. I hope you're doing well. Hello, XP. Hello, Sen. I hope everybody's doing well. Can you all hear me? Alrighty. Sorry. I had a little bit of scuff. By scuff, I mean myself. I was setting this up. We were going to start on time, and then all of a sudden, I needed a moment. I was just like, whoa, what's going on here? But welcome, everybody. Hi, Titan. Hello. Good evening. Good evening to you. Today, we are starting Otome Games Celebration. We're only going to stream 4 days this week. Today, we are starting with Fate's Masquerade. So it is a visual novel that actually uses a lot of like live 2D elements in its gameplay, so it'll be like watching an animation from what I was reading from the press kit. Yeah. So I already know which of the love interests I'm probably gonna romance. It's the dark-haired Duke of the North looking one. So I'm already set. Was whoa like anxiety or like low blood pressure? It felt like low blood pressure. It was like a weird wombo combo of like, whoa, I'm a little dizzy getting up, and oh, am I hungry again? Because like I did eat, but it was like, whoa, did it sit well with me? What's going on? But like we're okay now. We fixed that problem. I kind of just shoved like instant noodles at me. Sodium usually helps me in those moments, really, yeah. No. No. No little snow leopards, though, I will say that. No little snow leopards running around, guys. Oh my god, if that ever happened, you wouldn't see me. That would probably be like, I'm sorry guys, graduating. Bye. Just kidding. I've never seen this game before. It's okay. It literally just, they updated the demo. Let me see if my command actually works. Keyboard. Hey, thank you. But here we go. So yeah, we are playing Fate's Masquerade. It's manhwa-inspired fantasy romance, set in a fictional European empire. You can see where it's like inspired. I don't know. The art style made me feel like it made me think of this one manhwa I read called Your Throne. It's on hiatus. It made me think of that. It was like reminiscent of those types of manhwa. So I was like, okay, I'm interested. So you're an orphan, and you go into the palace to try to like figure out what noble house you come from, or even if you come from a noble house. And there's like two love interests. I think one is like the prince or something. One might be the duke, or maybe they're both princes. Let me like look. I can't. It's been a moment. But yes, there's going to be court drama. Okay, yes. So Maximilian Windrake, the Crimson Reaper. Okay. His description is territory after territory fell beneath this fearsome general. We already know where I'm going with this. The war may be over, but he cannot lay down his armor. He does not converse. He commands. Will you crumble against his cold judgment or conquer the conqueror? Or, the enchanter. Lucian Windrake. Oh, are they brothers? Oh shoot, they are brothers. Oops. Beloved by all, suspicious to anyone paying attention. He seems to know everything, appears everywhere, and asks the questions you can't afford to answer. Can you outsmart his mind games, or will you willingly walk into his cage? But yeah, if you also want to know what is available for Otome Game Celebration, like the Steam Festival, there's the link. there's a bunch of stuff that are available as demos, and also a lot of games are discounted as well. I did this last year actually, and there's like a handful of games that are very familiar, like Lover's Enigma is on there still. Excuse me. What else is on here that I played last year? Saintess of the Golden Bow, that one. Actually, their demo updated, so I might actually go back and play that one. Salvis Ares is there. Spell Candle's on there too, and Shattered Souls is also still on here. And of course, if you're familiar with Date with Death, that's also on here. I actually downloaded that game. I just need to play it. But actually, I was actually considering, even though Otome Games Celebration Steam Festival is only from May 4th to the 11th, I might actually turn into, like, maybe, like, sprinkle more of it during the month. Because there's a bunch of, like, games that have demos that I wanted to play. Because, like, they looked interesting to me. And I'm just sad that I don't have enough time in a week, because Mother's Day is the following week. Or weekend, I should say. So, that is why I'm only streaming 4 days this week. Wild and I need to go visit family. Alrighty, but without further ado, are we ready to get started? Let's look at the... Okay, actually, will full screen work? Okay, yes, full screen works. Heck yeah. Can you all hear the audio? Let me see. Properties, okay. I feel like I have to increase the volume here. Monitor output, I think it worked. It worked earlier. Sometimes I feel like when I turn this on, like, it works and then it doesn't. So let me just double check. Let me just make sure I hear it on my end. Oh no, did I close my own tab? No, I didn't. Cool. Yahoo! Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing like double. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so here we go. This demo is about like 2 to maybe like 3 hours long. So we'll see. We'll see how we go. Alrighty, it'll be a very soothing type of stream today because I'll just be reading. Reading and reacting. Okay. Alrighty, this is a demo. The tale is still being refined for its final unveiling. Join the inner court for whispered updates. Are you ready to unmask your fate? Golden ribbons of sunlight pour through the window and blanket me in warmth as I nestle on my mother's lap. She breathes life into the pages of a book with her low, melodic voice. My father kneels in front of me and ruffles my hair with his large hand. Oh, this poor child. Daddy, your hand's so rough. My little girl is 6 years old already. Oh, hello, thank you for the follow. You're growing too fast. You can join me on the training ground soon. Don't listen to him, sweetheart. Don't be a warrior. Be a scholar like me. Solve problems with your brain, not your brawn. Happy birthday, sis. I know you'll excel in whatever you do. Choose carefully. Your choices do matter. Ooh, okay. Can't I just do brains and brawn? I could. Hold on. Because that's what I am in Final Fantasy XIV. I'll be a scholar warrior. Now that's a novel idea. Then you'll have to work twice as hard. And I will. Love and laughter fill the room. Their smiles are as warm and as bright as sunlight. Is it gonna be a fire? Oh, okay. When I consume too much of particular media, I'm just like, oh, okay, is it gonna be fire, assassination, one of the above? Mommy? Daddy? I am under the bed? Little lady, hurry. We must get you to your mommy. I don't... Where are you, little lady? This is no time for games, so you must leave at once, before the fire swallows our path. Where did you go, little lady? Her voice trembles with panic. I'm here. There you are. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, shoot. Already? Did I... She lied. Oh, no. I should have... You know, this is what happened with Otome Games Fest last year, right? What, didn't I play another thing like this? I played something similar. Was it Save the Villainess? Oh no, and I literally got the bad end on the get-go. And you all are sitting here like, oh man, Reizna does not have a survival bone in her body. Oh, okay. The end, she lied. Main. Yeah, it's one of those visual novels. Alright, new game. Alright, we'll skip through this. Oops. Oopsie. Alrighty. Speaking of survival instincts, I was out with friends, I think, last week. Wild and I were out with friends, and like it was one part where like we were going to separate, and we were just like where were we? I think we were in a parking structure, and we were like you know, in horror movies the group doesn't usually split up, but two of them went off, and then the four of us were like, okay, we're gonna stick together, we're gonna wait until we hear back. So in that instance, we would have survived the horror movie. Will I survive again? Questionable. Alrighty. Yeah, the Scooby-Doo tactic. Also, it should have tipped me off when she said, let's get you to your mommy, because like at this point, like her mother is probably dead. Where did you go? We're gonna back away. I don't... Come out, little lady. Oh god. Little lady? Where could she have gone? If I stay here, she'll find me eventually. I need to get out of here. Who are you? Ah! I duck as the sword whistles through the air, missing my head by a hair. My bare feet hit the floor as I bolt towards the doorway, but he pivots at a terrifying speed and... Oh. Jesus Christ, I died again! Ah! Okay, I was thinking she's small enough. Oh my goodness. Wait, Fate, what is this? Oh, okay. Here are the love interests. We all know I'm gonna go for this one. We all know this is the one. Yeah, no, sorry, Lucian. It's all about Maximilian. It's this guy. We all know this. Okay, will Reizna survive round 3? We'll see. And this is how I make the demo at least 4 hours long. You know what? No, I'll be a warrior. I'm gonna hold a sword like you. Maybe my choices will be different. Okay. Don't forget to hydrate. So much for... Oh, it's gonna be peaceful reading. No, I'm yelling already. Okay, I'm going to save here to override my save slot. I'm awoken by the arid scent of smoke. Mommy? Daddy? I throw off the covers and jump out of bed. Who are you? Grab the fireplace poker. I roll out of the hearth and grab the iron poker. A jolt of force shoots through my arms. Ouch! Die! Ah! Daddy! That was a great parry. Go find her son. I'll get her to safety. Be careful. Let's get out of here. The flames snap at us like starving dogs while distant screams tear through the night. My mother shields me, pushing forward through the blaze. Listen carefully. She places something hard in my palm. Be brave. Be smart. Our legacy must live on. Yes, Mommy. Oh, shoot! No! And end scene. The same wretched nightmare again. Is it a dream or memory? I'm not quite certain. I grab the ring that hangs on a delicate chain around my neck. The signet ring is real. So how much of the nightmare is real? With a heavy heart, I slowly lie down and stare at the dancing shadows on the wall. It's difficult to fall back asleep after waking up from this recurring nightmare. Even if I do, sleep is restless and light. Morning finally breaks after a long sleepless night. I trace the ridges of the signet ring with my finger, then carefully put it away in my jewelry box. My given name is Seraphina? No, we're gonna put Cersei. Cersei. Family name is Castor. Because why not? I woke up in an orphanage in Alderwild where girls were trained to become governesses. I could not remember the events of my past. Everyone called me Cersei Castor, but I was certain I once had a different name. At first, the sound of every opening door, every shifting window, and every creaking floorboard filled me with fear. I feared that someone had come to finish me off. 1 year passed, then 2, then many more. No one came. One day I realized that in order to overcome my fear, I had to face it. It was time to take initiative. I needed to uncover the truth about what happened in my past. Maybe then, the nightmares will finally stop. I graduated at the top of my class. I accepted a position as a governess from an earl far from the orphanage. In every spare moment, I searched for answers. I scoured every book in the Alderwild library for an emblem that matched the one in my signet ring, but I found nothing. As if by fate, the imperial family was seeking a governess for their young princess. It is not only the most prestigious governess position in the empire, but it also grants access to the imperial library. Rumor has it that the library is a vast repository housing every record in existence. I applied with little expectation. But, to my astonishment, I was offered an interview. I need to win this position. No, I must win this position. Today I'm heading to Drakenberg, the imperial capital. This marks the beginning of a new chapter, and I pray to all the gods. Let me finally discover the secrets of my past. Chapter 1. The journey from Alderwild to Drakenberg, the heart of the Empire, takes a whole month. Oh, map is available at the menu. Okay. Is it right here? Oh, sorry. Map. Okay, so here's the capital. Alderwild is here. Childhood home is here. But does she remember that? Does she? Do we? Okay. Winterhaven. I would like to live there. Or Frostwind. Okay. The mountains I know soften into rolling hill of fields of flowers and then rise sharply again. The flavors of cuisine gradually change from one region to the next. The people's faces and accents take on distinct features shaped by the lands they call home. But the capital is unlike them all. The city pulses with a restless energy that feels both boundless and insatiable. The horses seem to gallop faster. The crowds press tighter. Everyone moves as if racing an unseen clock. When the imperial palace finally comes into view, the sight steals my breath away. White marble walls gleam like crystal in twilight. The golden trimmings reflect the fading sunlight, sparkling so magically they almost seem alive. My spirit soars at the sight of the beating heart of the great Ravensburg Empire. My elation is matched only by my nervousness. For my future rests on tomorrow's interview. It will determine whether I stay here or return to Elderwild. The servants have escorted me to the governess's room. I should be preparing for tomorrow's interview, but look at that view. Drawn by the palace's grandeur, I take a book with me and wander into the gardens to read. I find a secluded bench surrounded by the blooming flowers and let the floral fragrance surround me. All right, who are we gonna meet first? Oh, look, it's them. I can hardly believe it. Both of them? I told you today felt special. Your Highnesses? The Imperial Princes. I squint against the setting sun, but I can only make out their silhouettes against the fading light. The sunset swallows them as they disappear down the path. By the heavens, they're so handsome. I almost forgot how to breathe. Is it just me, or does the Crown Prince seem taller every time I see him? He's not taller, you're just intimidated. Well, can you blame me? He's a legend. The Great Unification wouldn't have happened without him. It's true. He's been leading the troops ever since Ravensburg's first campaign when he was just 14 years old. That's a total of 12 years. Yes, he only stopped last year when the conquest finally... oh, okay. So, this is different from the usual. Normally, the character I end up picking is, like, the Duke of the North, not the Crown Prince. So this is different for me. Why did it stop? We still don't have Winterhaven or Almareth. The old Ravensburg Empire was tripled in size and became an empire. We can't keep expanding. Still, imagine if we conquered the entire known world. Now you're just being greedy. Wars aren't about gaining new territories, you know? People die. And that's why they call Prince Maximilian the Crimson Reaper. Isn't it the color of the Windrake banners? No, it's because of all the bloodshed that follows in his wake. I'm glad I was born on the winning side of the war. But the second prince couldn't be more different than the crown prince. He has the warmest, most angelic smile. He does. Always polite, always generous. Exactly. Everyone at court admires him, or adores him. Well, almost everyone. Oh, Earl Hanroth didn't. Hanroth? Why not? I don't know. But when I passed by Prince Lucian's quarters last week, Hanroth came rushing out and nearly knocked me over. Then he just collapsed. I tried to help, but he wouldn't even look at me. He just kept muttering, "A devil. He's a devil." Hi, bestie! Hello, Kieran. Hello, Ryugen. Hiya, hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Also, hello, Luke. How is the Mother Crystal? Also, everybody, you should check out Atelier Kieran, also known as Kieran Young, my best friend, who was going through... You went through quite a bit of Endwalker today. Oh, you know how it was. I love Endwalker. I love that trial. I couldn't say it earlier. I was just like, I can't spoil this, but it's my favorite fight. So if anybody still needs their cat from Mother Crystal Extreme, call me, tag me in. I know that fight like the back of my hand. I do. Hi, Mumu. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Kiro. I hope you all are well. Welcome in. I'm Reisna. I'm a Snow Leopard VTuber. I'm currently participating in Otome Games Celebration. It is a Steam festival starting from today, May 4th, to the 11th. So it's great. There's a bunch of games that have available demos. There are lots of games on sale as well. There's a whole bunch of them that I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I had more time to play. So I think I might like pick a whole bunch and just sprinkle them throughout the month. So, and the game we're playing is Fate's Masquerade. So it's a manhwa fantasy romance set in a fictional empire called the Ravensburg Empire. We're playing an orphan that we can name, and she doesn't know what happened to her. Like, her family was killed in a fire, and we're trying to figure out why and who the heck she is. Also, yes, you said the game was made for me because the Crown Prince. Look at the Crown Prince. Move aside, Second Prince. It's all about the Crown Prince. It's all about this one. But yes, I didn't know you could do Mother Crystal with like 3 or 4 people. I need to go do that. But yes, Sen. I've been meaning to get people to do Dawn Trail extremes. I've been so busy, so I'm trying to like find time. Finding time is the hard part for me. This is like scheduling extreme is literally the name of the game right now. But yes, Frosty Duke of the North. He's the Crown Prince, so this is new to me. Normally, I go for like the Crown Prince's cousin, who is the Duke of the North, right? The Grand Duke, whatever, right? But yes, it's literally me. This game was made for me. Like, look at him. Dark-haired, either red-eyed Duke, Prince, or blue-eyed. I was like Zane. But yes, if you want to play the demo actually got updated today, so if folks want to play it, there's the link. There's also a lot of LGBTQ options this time around too, so looking at those. Yeah, would happily do Dawn Trail Extremes. I want to get Selenia's Wings. Yes, there's been more options. Yes, can you be not in this game, but I think in other games. You can not this one. Hold on. Not in this one, but there are other demos and games in this Steam festival where you have more romance options. I will have to find it for you, because I'm still there's a whole lot. Yeah, toss them my way later. I'm ready. Yes, I will let you know. I will let the rest of you know too. I promise. I gotta do my... Ooh, wait. Sorry, I'm supposed to be reading, but I'm just like... I'm looking at it. Yes. I'm glad Otome has evolved enough so many indie devs are coming out and providing for every niche. Yes, and honestly, I'm so glad that I found this festival last year, and I'm able to participate this year as well. So I think every May, if I have time available, even for a little bit, I'd love to like showcase games or share them with all of you, because like some of you know me as like, you know, 14 Final Fantasy 14 and like Love and Deep Space games, but Love and Deep Space has like made me fall in love with like this particular genre again, and like made me like be unafraid to fall in love with the genre again, which is why like I'm very happy for it. I'm thankful for that game, and like I'm having a lot of fun, and I want to support as many indie devs as much as possible, especially if they're providing like games that hit my particular like niche hyperfixation, I should say. You know what I mean? This particular character trope. You can't see me, but I'm touching the screen right now. I'm just like pawing at Maximilian, the crown prince. But now I will go back. The maids are gossiping, but if anybody needs to raid and run, get ready for bed. It is okay. We're just going to be sitting here chilling and reading. So grab your water. I need to actually hydrate too, so give me a moment. Alrighty. What were we talking about? Sorry. Oh, we're talking about someone that the second prince was like bothering. The Earl, he kept muttering, he's a devil, he's a devil. Wait, wasn't he found dead last week? Yes, that very same evening. They say it was gambling debts. I see. I suppose even nobles can lose everything. Yes, that's wild. Speaking of wild, did you see the new governess candidate today? Oh, and this is our character. Another candidate? How many now? 20? 30? It's an important position. They obviously want only the best. I thought for sure the one from yesterday would get the position. She was the governess to a Grand Duke's daughter, and yet she was rejected. So, you saw the one today. What do you think? She has a northern accent. I'd say she's not from around here. Didn't you know? The imperial family offered several interviews to several governesses from outside the capital to give the other territories a chance to serve, but we all know it's just for show. Yes, I agree. The outsiders have no chance here. Do I want to be bold, or do I want... Stay hidden and wait for them. If you have time for idle gossip, then you have time to dust the Grand Hall again. Yes, milady. You must be the governess. Reluctantly, I lower my book shield and try to hide my embarrassment. Yes. If you're trying to be discreet, reading your book upside down isn't the way to do it. Ugh. It's only my first evening in the palace, and I've already made a complete fool of myself. Maids love unfounded gossip. Don't let them get to you. I will keep that in mind. My lady? If you're not already a governess to a duke or the imperial family, then your recommendation must have been exceptional. Trust in yourself. Where are you from? I'm from Alderwild. Alderwild? You must have quite the journey. It took a whole month. Everything is so different here. I know the feeling. I'm from Lavenholt. We're practically neighbors. Girl, I think she's the princess. She gives me a warm, gentle pat. Don't let this place intimidate you. I think fresh blood like yourself is exactly what the little princess needs. Someone with a worldly view and a perspective beyond that of nobles raised within the comfort of the palace walls. Or the queen. Should I ask her for help with the interview? Alright, who thinks she's the princess? Oh. I might ask for advice. Do you have any advice for tomorrow's interview? Impress the princes. The princes? Of course. Ugh. I was preparing to speak with a chamberlain, not the heirs to the throne. You are to teach their little sister. At least one of the two princes will come assess you. How does one impress them? Prince Maximilian can be intimidating, but you must not let his authority diminish you. As for Prince Lucian, he often knows the answers before he asks the question, so either be honest or make it convincing. Thank you, I'll keep that in mind. Well then, I should be on my way. Good luck tomorrow. Oh, I forgot to ask her name. It's all right. If I secure my position tomorrow, we'll definitely meet again. Thanks to her, I feel more confident about my interview tomorrow. Imagine I didn't ask her for advice and had to wing it. Interview day is upon me. Surely she's not the princess or the queen. I mean, the color scheme just screams. It screams... Hold on. Okay. It screams... Maybe Maximilian's full-blooded sister? Maybe? Unless Lucian takes after the father who's blonde or the other. No. We haven't met the king yet. My legs feel unsteady with nerves as I step into the palace's lobby. Whoa. Good morning, Governess Castor. Welcome to the Imperial Palace. I'm the head butler, Mr. Griffin. I hope you had a good night's rest after your long journey. Yes, the accommodation was very comfortable, thank you. I am pleased to hear it. Today's interview is a trial. You'll spend the day taking care of Her Highness, and you will receive the results of your assessment by the end of the day. Follow me, please. I barely have time to process the news before Mr. Griffin leads me down a labyrinth of ornate corridors. I know, extreme trial. Take care of the princess. Extreme trial recollection, extreme. My mind whirls with scenarios while my eyes try to take in the palace's beauty. Finally, he stops in front of an elaborate pair of double doors and pushes them open. Oh! The little princess. Alrighty. Your Highness, may I present Governess Castor? Okay, she's probably the queen. She'll be looking after you today. Best of luck. I'll do my best to be worthy of the responsibility. Hi. Wow, your hair is silver, like snow. Nanny says snow is cold. Are you cold? How clever of you, Your Highness. But thankfully my hair is not cold. Would you like to touch it? Amelia puts her little hand on my hair. Oh, it's soft like silk, but warm like a kitten. So, what would you like to do today? I spent all of yesterday indoors with the other governess. Can we do something outside today? Absolutely. Do you like flowers? Yes, yes. Especially the ones that smell nice. Perfect. How about I teach you to paint some pretty flowers today? All right. I should save. Yeah, very good. Just soften the curve a little here at the very tip of the petal. Amelia adjusts her painting to the best of her ability. But it's apparent that art isn't her strength. That's certainly colorful. I give her an encouraging smile. Oh shit. He's the crown prince, Maximilian Windrake, the fearsome supreme commander of the Great Unification. So, for context, the Great Unification was a long campaign that started when he was 14 and he had to conquer some of the neighboring territories. The living legend of imperial history. So I think, hold on. If I remember this correctly, the only territories they don't have is Winterhaven, this one, and Almareth from an earlier conversation when the maids were gossiping. So the desert area and then the snowy area up here. You must be the governess. Ah, yes. Get a hold of yourself, Cersei. You are stammering like a fool. I square my shoulders and steady my voice. It is a great honor to meet you, Your Highness. What are you doing, Amelia? Maximilian, do you like my drawing? What are you drawing? Peonies, of course. Good effort. I don't understand. Why have you chosen to teach art on your trial day? Okay, because art is... So, obviously not this one. We're gonna die. He's gonna, like, kill us. Alrighty, art is fun. He does... Alrighty. I feel like the middle one is the correct answer. But, if anything, I can reload. I feel like art is fun would also just take him aback, though, and it might be a good answer. But then also, we would have to justify why the art is fun. But also, he feels like the serious type, so we're just going to play into... We'll see what this one is. You're not a fan of art? That's all right. I can teach whatever you think is best for the princess. Language, history, math? You're the governess, not me. It's your responsibility to plan the lesson. Okay. And justify why you're teaching them. Terrorizing yet another poor soul, I see. She's not a soldier, Maximilian. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go back. Alrighty. Because art is fun. Creating something out of nothing is fun. I believe children learn best when they're allowed to explore. Art lets children experiment, make mistakes, and discover for themselves. That seems rather unstructured. Don't you follow a curriculum? Fun is part of the curriculum. Okay. The other option, actually, I was wrong. Lowered the brownie points. That would be -0. Terrorizing yet another poor soul, I see. She's not a soldier, Maximilian. You really ought to break that terrible habit of yours. He's Lucian Windrake, the Duke of Goldencrest, and the second prince. While his brother conquered kingdoms, Prince Lucian integrated them into the Ravensburg Empire with astute diplomacy. What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. You must be the governess. Good morning, Your Highness. The honor is mine. If you lowered your intimidation factor by even half, my dear brother, a fewer ladies would flee in terror when you're near. I'd rather he doesn't. Because he's already engaged to me. Oh. Victoria Rosemore is the only daughter of a Grand Duke of Florendale. Oh no! Oh, buddy, this is gonna be a problem. This is a problem already, guys. Oh no. Her family is the wealthiest in the empire and has military and political influence second to that of the imperial family. She made her debut several years ago and was dubbed Diamond of the Court. On site, Luke, you know it. She has received countless proposals from suitors across the empire, but she refused them all. That is, until her engagement to the Crown Prince was announced earlier this year. Sorry, I think we have plot armor. Twirl's hair. The imperial wedding is only a few months. Wait. Oh no, wait. This is gonna be a problem. Good afternoon, Victoria. No, it's not. Come now, my dear. She slips an arm through his. Let's have morning tea. My apologies. I'll be convening a war council meeting soon. The skirmishes along the Castamere have become increasingly problematic. Castellamere is the first dukedom to break away from our warring neighbor, the Winterhaven Kingdom, and seek out our protection. Although it has been part of our empire for over a decade and has been overseen personally by the Crown Prince, Winterhaven still considers it stolen land. Yeah, she just casually glided over the ground. He's not having it. He's like, I'm not happy with this engagement. And she's like, I'm in it because I'm going to be queen. We all know. There's this, there is a manhwa that I'm actually reading right now. we're at... This is a very me thing where I'm just like, ah, yes. There is one diamond of society that does not want her spot in court to be usurped. However, there's this upcomer, this newcomer that is totally gonna just like throw a wrench into things. Yep. War, 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 always war. You're back in the palace now. Do try to leave the battlefield behind. It's time you learn to live at court. Fine, but make it short. Great. There's a new Valentus Patissier in the capital, creating quite a sensation. I had my maid fetch some this morning. We must simply try them immediately. Governess, I leave Amelia in your care. What a perfect union ordained by the stars. The hero and the beauty. Do you think they'll be happy together? All right, 1, 2, or 3, guys. No. No, because the crown prince must stay single. Oh man. I'm dying. Give me a second. Luke, stop reading my mind. You too, son. Stop reading my mind. I would probably choose 3 myself. Never. Alrighty. No, because the crown prince must stay single. He must stay single to Pringle. No, that sounds weird. Why did I say that? No, of course not. I'd rather hope their engagement falls apart. Sorry. Am I giving me a chance with the crown prince? Oh no. Did I save before that? Oh, I did. Okay, cool. You can't be serious. I'm only half serious. I like you. You're funny. No! Oh no, guys! Wait! No! Wrong prince! No! What beautiful flowers you've drawn. Did this lovely governess teach you? Yes! And are you enjoying yourself? Yes! Good. Oh dear, look at the time. Good day, governess. Good day, your highness. I've already looked. We gotta go back! We can't do this, guys! Wrong prince! It's okay. I'll take Mr. Blonde and Snarky. You don't have to worry about a thing. Oh, man. None of those options... Okay, hold on. I'm not a fortune teller. Let me just look into my crystal ball. I'm sorry, the answer is not inconclusive. What? You asked me a question only time can answer. I'm not a fortune teller, so I asked my imaginary crystal ball. Very funny. Okay, cool. Yes, good. Oh dear, look at the time. Good day, governess. Good day, your highness. I know. Oh, he did not think that was funny. I don't know if I passed the interview. Hello? Thank you. Yeah, that's the answer. I would have picked. Oh no, wait. You know what? Maybe we can go back and take the. Okay. But like. He's the one I want! Lucian, go away. It's Maximilian. This is the one I want. Alright, guys. Let's put our hands together and figure out how to break the engagement. I know we're only at the beginning. Did I pass? No, we did not pass the interviews. Alrighty. We'll find out. I don't think we did. The princess's schedule is packed. It's only just after morning tea. Now she's attending the Imperial Ladies' Luncheon. She's surrounded by a group of noble ladies from some of the most influential families in the Empire. Meanwhile, I'm standing by to guide her through the etiquette of courtly gatherings. Okay, but she's the highest ranking, so they have to wait for her to address them. So I'm assuming that's already happened. Because she's of the Imperial bloodline. This one is a daughter of the Grand Duke. So assuming what I know about etiquette is correct, she would have needed to address them first before they speak to her. So I'm assuming that's what happened. The shawl is from the Xylos. It took the weavers 12 months. Do you think this vibrant gold color washes out my complexion? Indeed, it is quite adequate. This is the Crown Prince's fiance. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Perhaps a deeper shade of gold will bring it closer to true elegance. Oh, you're right. I shall send for a second order at once. I cannot be seen in adequate gold. And where do they even source their materials? My silk from Lys has been delayed again. Winterhaven barbarians have pillaged my family's trade route. It's a massacre, Rosalind. A total massacre of my wardrobe. Juliet taps her fan against the table with grave disapproval. Don't be so dramatic, Margarita. Your wardrobe isn't the problem. My elmwood tea didn't get delivered this season. I've heard the farmers were drafted for the reconstruction. Why are they building towers and bastions during harvest season? They should simply wait for winter. Calm down, ladies. Have you forgotten that just a decade ago our empire didn't possess Lys silks or elmwood tea? It was our conquest that brought them in, and now no proper gathering is complete without them. These temporary shortages after such a long campaign are merely growing pains. Yeah. Hi, Ogrimmar! I know, there's lots of ladies here. Hi, Crimson! It sounds like a great reaper. Yeah, look. This guy is the Crimson Reaper. And I already messed up. So I had to like reload a save file a couple times. And for those of you who weren't here at the beginning, I did die twice at the opening because I picked the wrong options. I know, happy Otome! It's gonna be May. I can't believe it's been a year. And actually, some of the games are also being featured again during this festival, the Steam Festival. Oh, did I pin it? Actually, hold on. Let me pin this before I forget. Yahoo! There you go. I'm glad I was able to participate even for like a couple days. We temporarily lend our support to the new territories in exchange for favorable compacts. This is how we ensure our family's dominance over our empire's wealth for generations to come. The girls murmur their agreement and resume their cheerful chatter. I watch them nibble on dainty sandwiches, their diamonds sparkling in the sunlight. So this is what is actually served at the imperial table. Fine teas, rare silks, and a dash of exploitation? I excuse myself for a moment to get some fresh air and process what I just heard. I pass the flowering bushes and hear the group behind me erupt in excitement. I turn around to follow their gaze. Ah, the wrong prince. I know. The dark-haired, grim, foreboding one? What could you possibly see in him? Prince Lucian, come join us! He glances at his pocket watch briefly before striding towards the group. Good afternoon, ladies. Is this the garden luncheon that my sister has been telling me so much about? Yes, Lucian, look at all these cakes. Margarita gestures towards her maid, who quickly brings an empty chair over and places it beside her. Prince Lucian, come sit here. The other girls exchange quick, flushed glances, silently cursing themselves for not thinking of it first. As if I'd pass up the chance to watch the enchanter, Prince Lucian, in action. I sit down on a nearby bench and ready to enjoy the show. Prince Lucian, what do you think of my new shawl? Lucian studies it carefully. Silken and luxurious, masterly woven. You have excellent taste, Lady Rosamond. But honestly, you can make a burlap look fashionable. You tease me, Prince Lucian. The Xylos Weavers took 12... Prince Lucian. Margarita cut in before Rosalind could finish her sentence. Have you heard the new opera at the Orpheus? As a musician yourself, I know you would love it. The music is soul-shattering. Soul-shattering? Then I hope the audience survived the ordeal. Oh my god. But in all seriousness, I am intrigued about the new techniques they're using. Sadly, I haven't been able to go because I've been busy lately. That said, if you go again, feel free to take one of my grand boxes at the theater. Prince Lucian, your generosity is legendary. How fortunate is our empire to have you as our prince. Sorry for the interruption, Prince Lucian, but I've acquired the most magnificent stallion. He's a purebred frostwind and rides like the wild storm. At last, a horse with spirit to match your own, Lady Juliet. I've always had a weakness for the wild ones. I must see this frostwind stallion of yours. It sounds remarkable. Then you must come to the races next month. As their conversation continues, I watch Lucian skillfully offer each lady a tailored compliment or gesture. That leaves them all giggling like teenage girls. If this isn't sorcery, then I don't know what is. Thanks for your wonderful company, ladies, but I must get going. Enjoy the rest of your luncheon. The ladies nod and sigh regretfully as they watch him leave. I watch Lucian in awe as he strides across the glass house. Then, as if he senses my eyes on him, he goes perfectly still. Oh no. He didn't see me, did he? Footstep closer. Closer still until he stops right beside my bench. Oh, no. Closer still. Yeah. And what do we have here? I gulp and force myself to look up. Oh. Hi, Your Highness. He sits down next to me and rests his arm on the back of the bench. His fingers brush my shoulder as they pet. No! This is not the prince I want! Go away! No. He moves a little closer and I back away. Now my side is pressed against the rose bush, its thorns prickling through my blouse. The sweet scent of the roses overwhelms my senses and makes me dizzy. Did you enjoy what? Alright, can I punch him? Asking for a friend. The friend is me. I was watching the princess. Oh man. Okay. No. Okay. This one. Okay, you're gonna hear my train of thought. This one definitely is just okay, this is a buzzkill for him. This one strokes his ego. Yes, I enjoyed your performance, strokes his ego. I was watching the princess. He might take it as a hard to get. Mayhaps. And then watch, my entire logic gets thrown out the window again, where it's just like, oh, none of these are actually going to, you know, be what I think it is. It's already happened. Okay. Well, I did save, right? Okay. This one seems boring, so this might actually get us off his back. Or him off our back. Yeah, let's... So it's either this one or this one. I will do... Oh, I was watching the... Yeah. Would flattery be an immediate turnoff showing you... Oh, you're right, though. You are also correct. Yeah, let's try that one. Yes, I enjoyed your performance. Yes, your performance was quite fascinating. All the ladies pining after you, thinking they have a chance. But you don't like any of them, do you? What was I watching? A comedy? A tragedy? Tragic comedy? You seem to have mistaken the palace for a circus. Oh no! Honestly, it doesn't seem to be much of a difference at this point, with all the plastered clown smiles and fake laughter. Oh, fuck. No! Oh, no, 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 no. Crimson, we gotta go back. We have to go back. I'm not sure if you're bold or just reckless. Oh, no, we have to go back. No. Either way, it's a... No, no, no. We're abort. Abort. Roll it back. Time loop activated. You seem to have mistaken the palace for a circus while I am talking to a clown. Okay, I was watching the princess. I don't know what you mean, Your Highness. I was only observing the princess. Teaching her etiquette is an essential part of her curriculum. Oh? From halfway across the glass house? But a curious way to teach a pupil. If you're going to lie, at least make it convincing. Although I hope you took a good look at me. Oh my god, you're not the one I want. Okay. You're at 0 though, so we're fine. Because it was your... Oh, fuck! We fucked up! Activate Ether Circus! No. Alright, well... Sorry, forgive me, Your Highness. Curiosity got the better of me. It will not happen again. Curiosity killed the cat, don't you know? Cats have 9 lives, but you only have 1. Be careful not to lose yours here. I'm really sorry. Relax, I'm only joking. How could I ever hurt someone so... naive? Good day, Governess Caster. He strolls away nonchalantly. Ugh, that was close. We went through all of the options. While Princess Amelia takes an afternoon nap, I head to the Imperial Libraries for a quick look around. Libraries have always been my refuge, filled with the scent of ink and dust and brimming with knowledge. I don't want to know if he's going to get us executed. He's kind of scary, yeah. I am no longer certain I wish to court this man, to be honest. Yeah, Luke, I think we should court Maximilian. See, this one... Lucian, he's the hee-hee-ha-ha character that he's like, oh, I look like sunshine and rainbows. I'm the golden retriever. But don't fuck with me. Off with your head. Yeah, this one, he probably is one of those where it's like he looks intimidating, but he's actually a golden retriever. We'll probably end up like liking the main character. Falls first. Unless the tropes are subverted and all that stuff, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't actually know what I'm talking about, yeah. I have such a thing for blonde men, but why do they have to be assholes so often? I wish I knew the answer to that. Luke, I wish I knew the answers to that. Have you seen anything from Road to Empress at all? Wait, is Road to Empress it's like a adventure, like make your own adventure, like choice type of game too? It's a survival game, right? I've seen it. I've wanted to play this, actually. I've wanted to play this. Someone was telling me that I should probably play it. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. I'll have to look into it a little bit more, so thank you. I will write that down. A map of the Empire catches my eye. Here we go, looking at the map again, and hopefully I don't knock over my almost empty ramen cup. That's like right there. I find Alderwild on the map, which is right here, which is the place I grew up in an orphanage. Then my gaze drifted to the conquered lands. Frostwind, Elmwick, Pembroke, Valentis, Eldenwood, Saltspire, Xylos, Castellamare. The Great Unification brought together more than a dozen kingdoms and territories. I find myself wondering what life is like in those distant lands, and whether I might come from one of them. My memories before 6 is hazy. I wander through the aisles, unable to suppress my soft oohs and ahs as I examine the ancient tomes and sacred texts, documents on display. If I win this position, then the answers to my past are somewhere in this room, and I feel it. The library doors suddenly swing open, so I peek out from behind the bookshelves. It's the Crown Prince. Fancy seeing him here. Yeah. Griffin, I need a stronger stimulant, but Your Highness, the physicians warn... Oh no, this is a personal conversation not meant for my ears. I hurry further down the aisle, only to reach a dead end and realize there's nowhere to go. Looks like I have to wait until they're gone. I'm well aware of their warnings, but the northern reports will not read themselves. Do as I instructed. Very well, Your Highness. I shall fetch the tonic immediately. Mr. Griffin's footsteps fade into the distance, but the steady rhythm of Maximilian's footsteps grows louder. I flatten myself against the shelves, my eyes fixed blankly on the rows of spines as I wait for him to pass. All right, lock in! But his footsteps move past me. You. Turn around. Now. Oh, for goodness sake. Why did I sigh so loudly? Who sent you to spy on me? Lady Victoria? Oh no! Okay, if I say Prince Lucian, court intrigue, if I go, you're the spy, that's not gonna end well. He's gonna be like, okay, you're insubordinate, kill. If I say Lady Victoria, oh. You know, can I... Is there like a screenshot button that I can... Is there a screenshot button? That I can just hide the UI? If I say Lady Victoria sent me. She wanted to know when you might be free so she can invite you to tea. Tell her I'm not... Wait. Aren't you the governess? Yes. Do you take pleasure in lying? Do you take pleasure in frightening innocent people in the library? Wait, he blushed! Wait! Oh, fuck. Very well. As you were. I'm alive! Oh my god, I'm so scared, guys. I live. Okay, but he's still at 0. I wander the aisles of the library for a little while. Okay, so what happens if I just... Okay, hold on, save. What happens if I say Prince Lucian? Your brother, of course. He said he wants to be just like you, so he asked me to report everything you do so he can learn from the best. Really? Of course not! Can't you see I'm just browsing books? Wait. Aren't you the governess? Yes. Do you take pleasure in lying? Okay, this is the same. Very well, as you were. Okay. We're just gonna go through all the options. I was here first, which makes you the one spying on me. That's... Governess? Pretending you didn't recognize me? That's excuse is so unoriginal. But I'll let you off the hook this time. No, she didn't! No, she didn't say because you're handsome. No. Also, hey, Demonic Horde. That's a familiar face every Otome isekai I've read. We all know he's the one I'm going for because you're handsome. I'm engaged. Doesn't make you less handsome. No, she did it. No, we did it. Ah! No. Girl, no. Wait. Wait, was this the option? Oh! Wait. Stop. Hold on. Time out, guys. Time out. Wait. He's engaged to Victoria, yes? What if contract? Listen. Hear me out, guys. What if it's a contract? What if they become into an alliance? What if they join up as allies and go, okay, we're just, you help me homewreck my own engagement so this doesn't go through. Thoughts? Questions? Concerns? I'm all ears. I can't believe that was the option. Here I am thinking, oh, it's this one. Oh, it's that one. No, it's the one I didn't pick the first time. I have to trust myself a little bit more. I know, time will tell. Very well. As you were. Oh, he's still blushing as he walks away. Okay. This is the save file, guys. I wander the aisles of the library for a while. Before long, it's time for me to return to my afternoon lessons. I make my way over to Maximilian's desk to say goodbye. It's only courteous. No! Oh, he's so... No! Fuck. Looks at my Zane Levendeep's face as I turn. He's sleeping? That's right, he mentioned eating a stimulant earlier. I know. Take a peek at his notes. He's reviewing the defense plans for the northeastern borders. I study his strategy for a moment. It's a wartime approach, costly but effective, and his handwriting is atrocious. It's a chaotic tangle of sharp, illegible characters riddled with corrections. Nothing like the decisive, meticulous commander portrayed in the books. Without the intimidating expression he wears whilst awake, he looks almost vulnerable. Is there a CG unlock in this game? We'll find out. I should peek at his nose. I should leave him alone. I should save first and then decide. If you finish gawking, you may leave. Not gawking, strategizing. Regarding your defense plan, I'm from the north, so I have a suggestion. What is it? The north freezes solid in the winter. And without outside invaders, garrisons probably aren't needed then. Have you thought about putting that manpower to better use? Maybe building infrastructure? Infrastructure? Like what? I'm not certain, but I'm sure you'll find places where extra hands could be useful. Maximilian studies the plan intently. If you find my suggestion helpful, feel free to acknowledge it later. I'm kidding. I'm just happy to be of service. Goodbye, Your Highness. Goodbye. $66! Affection, let's go. And if anybody does want to look at the other listings on this Steam Festival, go ahead and check out this link for the Otome Games Celebration Steam Festival. Fate's Masquerade and other games are listed. And there's a demos tab too if you want to play this yourself. The rest of the afternoon with Amelia went by smoothly. Her eagerness is endearing. I can already tell that she'll be a diligent, attentive pupil. Any governess would be fortunate to teach her. When the day is finally over, she hugged me tightly and whispered that she hopes I'll be back tomorrow. At least I know for certain that the princess likes me, and that fills me with hope. There's a knock on the door. My heart skips a beat. Could this be the result of my interview? I rush to the door. Mr. Griffin! He hands me a wax-sealed envelope. Thank you for your time, Governess Castor. The result of your interview is enclosed. He bows and leaves. I quickly close the door behind him. Was I supposed to impress both? My hands tremble as I break the seal and pull out the contents. The words blur as I scan the letter. Oh. Your appointment has been declined by order of Imperial Majesty. Oh, man! My heart feels hollow as I sink down onto the floor. I clench the signet firmly in my hand. No. My story, it can't end here. Oh, fine! We have to impress both the princes. Fine! Ugh. Man! Alright, we're going back. So we can't just favor one, we have to favor both. Oh my god. I was playing this like I usually do with other games, where I'm like, okay, lock into the one and then go. Go burr. No, you can't do that here. Alrighty, lesson learned. Okay. So we gotta cater to both of them. Okay, here we go. I know. So I need to think outside the box. I need to think of, yeah. It's novel, harem start. Alright, here we go. Alrighty. Because art is fun. Children are allowed to explore. This seems rather unstructured. Don't you follow curriculum? Fun is part of the curriculum. Terrorizing another poor soul, I see. She's not a soldier, Maximilian. You really ought to break that terrible habit of yours. This is Lucian Windrake, the Duke of Goldencrest and the Second Prince. He is not to be trifled with. While his brother conquered kingdoms, Prince Lucian integrated them into the Ravensburg Empire with astute diplomacy. This one's the Crown Prince. This is the Duke. The Second Prince. What a pleasure it is to meet you, my lady. You must be the governess. The honor is mine. If you lowered your intimidation factor by even half, my dear brother, fewer ladies would flee in terror when you're near. I'd rather he doesn't. Because he's already engaged to me. Victoria Rosemore is the only daughter of the Grand Duke of Florendale. She's wealthy. She's got military and political influence. She was diamond of the court. Until her engagement with the Crown Prince. Yes! Yeah, the games I played last year are all on the list. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, today's the first day of it, Demonic Chord, so feel free to take a look. So everybody, we have decided that we are home wrecking that engagement. They want afternoon tea, and he's like, no, war thing. I need to actually finish a lot of them, too. Actually, I'm intrigued by the whole premise of this game. I want to know if the protagonist, if the main character here is actually from an important family from the Empire that was, like, wiped off because of their political influence. Alrighty, so we're gonna make this guy laugh. Hero and the Beauty, which one did we pick again? It was no, the Crown Prince must stay single, right? Of course not. I hope their engagement falls apart. It might give me a chance with the Crown Prince. You can't be serious. I'm only half serious. I like you. You're funny. Oh, the ski vacation one? Oh, that is, Snow-Kissed Romance. They are further in development right now, so I'm really excited for that one. And the Playing Tetris in the Hot Tub one, that one was Lover's Enigma. Yeah, she's adorable. Like, look! We need to stay employed. This lovely governess teacher. Yes. Are you enjoying yourself? Yes. Good. Oh dear, look at the time. Good day, governess. Good day, your highness. Okay, alright. Okay, so he's at 100 now. We made him laugh. Have I done enough to pass my interview with the princess? No, not yet. Alrighty, so the ladies are going to go talk about the shawl. She's gonna say, oh, it needs to be a deeper color. It's quite adequate, but a deeper shade of gold might bring it closer to true elegance. So here, the ladies are trying to, like, elevate their status in front of the imperial princess, but also shade each other. Because that's what high society does in all of these games. And the Bonhua. Where do they even source the materials? My silk from Lise has been delayed again. And this is also a really nice way to showcase what's actually happening in the Empire through how the ladies all talk about things they get, like their clothing. It's a good way to add, like, context of where they live, too. Alright, don't be so dramatic, Margarita. Your wardrobe isn't the problem. My Elmwick tea didn't get delivered this season. Farmers were drafted for reconstruction. Why are they building towers and bastions during the harvest season? This actually leads into the conversation with the prince later on. They should simply wait for winter. Oh, she said this too, yeah. Calm down, ladies, yes. Juliet might be an ally later on. We temporarily lend our support to new territories and favorable conquests. I can't unsee that now, Crimson. So this is what is actually served at the Imperial table. Fine silks, rare silks, fine teas, rare silks, and a dash of exploitation. I excuse myself for a moment to get some fresh air and process what I just heard. And the prince shows up. And they're all going to try to get his attention. Prince Lucian, come join us! And then he'll compliment every single one. Good afternoon, ladies. Although I did want to hear more from Amelia. Alright, Margarita is going to have her maid pull up a chair, and everyone's looking at her like, oh my god, I should have thought of that first. There we go. As if I'd passed up the chance to watch the Enchanter, Prince Lucian, in action. I sit down on a nearby bench to enjoy the show. What do you think of my new shawl? Studies it carefully. He admires it, compliments it, and then he compliments every single lady with a different compliment. So they all feel flattered. But he actually doesn't mean any of it. Honestly, you could make a burlap look fashionable. Prince Lucian, have you heard of the new opera at the Orpheus? The music is soul-shattering. Soul-shattering? I hope the audience survived the ordeal. They probably did not. In all seriousness, I am intrigued by the new techniques they're using. Sadly, I haven't been able to go because I've been busy lately. If you go again, feel free to take one of my grand boxes at the theater. Prince Lucian, your generosity is legendary. How fortunate is our empire to have you as our prince. And then she's going to talk about her stallion from Frostwind. At last, a horse with a spear to match your own, Lady Juliet. I've always had a weakness for the wild ones. Oh, is she blushing right there? Is that a blush? And they're side-eyeing. This one's like, I'm engaged with the Ground Prince. Like, it's fine. I don't need to flatter you. I don't think he's engaged, so I think that's why all the ladies are trying to get his attention. You must come to the races next month. As their conversation continues, I watch Lucian skillfully offer each lady a tailored compliment or gesture that leaves them all giggling like teenage girls. If this isn't sorcery, I don't know what is. Thanks for your wonderful company, ladies, but I must get going. Enjoy the rest of your luncheon. The ladies nod and sigh regretfully as they watch him leave. And then he's gonna find us. Which one did we choose again? And what do we have here? Oh, hi, Your Highness. He sits down next to me and rests his arm at the back of the bench. His fingertips brush my shoulder as they pass. He moves a little closer and I back away. Now my side is pressed against the rose bush, its thorns prickling through my blouse. The sweet scent of the roses overwhelms my senses, making me dizzy. Did you enjoy watching me? Yes, I enjoyed your performance. The performance was quite fascinating. All the ladies are pining after you, thinking they have a chance, but you don't like any of them, do you? What was I watching? A comedy? A tragedy? Or a tragicomedy? You seem to have mistaken the palace for a circus. Honestly, it doesn't seem like there's much of a difference at this point, with all the plastered smiles, clown smiles, and fake laughter. I'm not sure if you're bold or just reckless. Either way, it's highly entertaining. I shall allow you this indulgence, but should there be a next... He slowly tilts my chin upward with a single finger. I won't be so forgiving. Did it drop? Oh, no, we're still at 100 affection. Good day, Governess Castor. Then he strolls away nonchalantly. Eek, that was close. Alrighty. Alright, we're still at 100. It didn't change. While Princess Amelia takes an afternoon nap, I head to the Imperial Library to take a quick look around. Alrighty. We're gonna mosey on through. I know. He likes a chance to be a little menacing. Everyone's like, oh, be careful for the crown prince. He could, like, cut off your head, but, like, honestly, he probably wouldn't. The one you need to look out for is the second prince, because he's like, oh, he's harmless. He's like a golden retriever. No, he's cunning. It's always those ones. Like, there's this manhwa that I was reading. I think it's, what is it called? That opens my phone. What is it called? Not that one. Not that one. Hold on. Not that one. What is it called? I'm the queen in this life. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Friend's checking on me. She was just like, you're not feeling sick, are you? I'm like, no, I don't think so. Because I saw her like last week, so I'm like, let me just get back to her real quick. Yeah. You also like this? Alrighty, here we go. Skip through here. He's gonna fall asleep. He's gonna find us. We're gonna say spy. Oh. You're the spy. I was here first. And he gets flustered. Governess, pretending you didn't recognize me? That excuse is so unoriginal. I'll let you off the hook this time. Because you're handsome. I'm engaged. That doesn't make you any less handsome. Very well, as you were. Alrighty. Got him. He's sleeping. Oh, wait, what happens if... Okay. Leave him alone. I tiptoe away, being careful not to wake him. It's time to focus on the afternoon session. Okay. Peek at his notes. Alrighty. His handwriting is atrocious. Yada, yada, yada. He wakes up. Oh. I was... Okay. Here we go. If you finish gawking, you may leave. Okay, so we said strategizing here. I want to see what the other options are. I can't help it, you are very handsome. That is most improper. I am engaged. More importantly, I am your monarch. Calm down, I was only joking. I see you have a perchance for jokes. Okay. I overlooked your previous infraction because I was partially at fault. But somehow my leniency made you think I could be the subject of your amusement. Perhaps you would be better suited at being a court jester, but you are not fit to be our governess. Alright. Okay. Go back. No, not gawking, strategizing. Regarding your defense plan, I'm from the north, so I have a suggestion. What is it? The north freezes solid in the winter, and without outside invaders, garrisons probably aren't needed then. Have you thought about putting the manpower to better use? Maybe building infrastructure? Infrastructure like what? I'm not certain, but I'm sure you'll find places where extra hands could be useful. Maximilian studies the plans intently. If you find my suggestion helpful, feel free to acknowledge it later. I'm kidding. I'm just happy to be of service. Goodbye, Your Highness. I know that happened so fast. I was like, no, we're rolling back. We're rolling back. The afternoon with Amelia went by smoothly. Her eagerness is endearing. Okay, so... Her eagerness is endearing. I can already tell she will be a diligent and attentive pupil. Any governess would be fortunate to teach her. When the day is finally over, she hugged me tightly and whispered she hopes I'll be back soon. At least I know for certain that the princess likes me, and that fills me with hope. There's a knock on the door. I rushed to the door. Mr. Griffin! Oh, I'm scared, guys. What if I messed up again? He hands me a wax-sealed envelope. Congratulations, Governess Castor. Your appointment has been approved by the House of Windrake, the Imperial family. We humbly welcome you to the Imperial household. He bows and leaves, and I quickly close the door behind him. I tremble as I break the seal and pull out the contents. Oh my god. Inside, a beautifully crafted appointment letter bearing the Imperial emblem. I gasp with joy and press the letter to my chest. I take out the ring from my jewelry box. I've made it! I can't wait to begin my life at the Imperial Palace. Chapter 2. I stretch and yawn after hours in the Imperial Library. It's been weeks since I started living a double life, teaching Amelia by day and searching for my lineage by night. I know, yay, we get to live! Good evening, Governess Castor. Is this a fully released game or a demo? It is a demo.
I've been waiting for this.
Madame Evelyn is the head librarian. After spending nearly every evening here, I've gotten to know her quite well. She's as gentle as a grandmother, but enforces the rules as strictly as a magistrate. Unless you're a cat, in which she'll let you get away with almost anything. Back again today. I don't believe I've seen a governess quite as hardworking as you. Ah, well, one can never know enough. I'm off to supper. Make sure you get to the dining hall before they clean up. Don't leave it too late again. Thanks, madam. I will. Thank you for redeeming. I've been waiting for this. We've been waiting to survive. I scan the endless row of shelves and sigh. I never thought I would feel sick at the sight of too many books. The growl in my stomach brings me back to the present. Whatever the answer may be, it is for future Cersei to worry about. I gather my books and head to the dining hall. As I make my way through the palace grounds, a familiar figure appears before me. It's the lady I met before. I must thank her for the the advice she gave me before my interview. Good evening. Ah, it's you. Congratulations on securing the governess position, and it's all thanks to you. I don't think I would have passed without your advice. Have you been adjusting to life in the palace? The Imperial Palace is truly magnificent, and I am provided with every comfort I could ever ask for. And the Princess Amelia is a wonderful student. I still can't believe I'm really here. I stop mid-ramble, realizing we still haven't properly introduced ourselves. By the way, I'm Cersei Castor from Elderwild. What a lovely name, Cersei. I'm Nerissa Valine. I assist His Majesty with his private affairs. Wait, what does that mean? Wait, Ma'am, you have a crown on, so I'm assuming a mistress? I know. I can't help but be kind to cats. They're just so great. Great news! Name the cat. Elaborate, like a social organizer, or... She's the woman that everybody whispers about in the quarters, the seductress. The tragic death of the Empress after Amelia's death left the Empire in mourning, except for the Emperor himself. Rumor has it that he had been captivated by a commoner long before the Empress's untimely death. Her status as the Emperor's mistress gives her little real power in court. You must have a lot of questions about the palace. I do. What's the Emperor like? His Majesty is a complicated man. You'll have the chance to judge for yourself. About Prince Maximilian's engagement. Is it a love match? Love or not, it doesn't matter. The union strengthens the Empire, and that's what matters. Don't tell me you're intrigued by the Crown Prince. Shh. Am I allowed to save your... Aww. Yes. Aren't we all? He's practically a living legend. Legends are written by the victors. In truth, they're no less human than the rest of us. I like him better as a human. With all the human emotions, joy and sorrow, desire, lust. You best be careful. Human or not, he is an imperial. He could end your life with a word. And so could his fiancée. I think you were on the load screen? Oh, I probably was. Oh yeah, no, you were right. Yes. Your character kind of throws... Hey! Have you already fallen for him already? Save. No. Smart. He's not as harmless as he appears. Leave that sort of trouble to the court ladies. You'll find no shortage of decent men in the capital. See, he has 100% affection for you from that joke you made. By you, I mean me. And he's at 66. I need you at 100, sir. I have no more questions. Thanks for your insight. You're very welcome. She glances at the darkening sky. Pardon me, I must be going. The Emperor does not like to be kept waiting. Enjoy your evening. Good evening, Lady Nerissa. Yeah. Hey, if you can't trust the seductress with this kind of info, who can you trust? Facts. A few more peaceful weeks pass, during which I pore over countless genealogical records. I have yet to find a single match for my emblem. There's simply too many noble families, and I don't even want to think about expanding my search to the new territories. But I can put the research aside today because it is Princess Amelia's 6th birthday. And I will get to see the princes. I assumed that living in the palace would mean crossing paths with them every day, but in reality they are as elusive as unicorns. I am the first to arrive in Amelia's room. Happy birthday, Your Highness. You look especially radiant today. Thank you, Governess Castor. I gift you stories of brave and clever princesses who are just like you. Read them to me now. All right. I'm reading the book to Amelia when there's a knock on the door. Maximilian enters, followed by his footman carrying large, heavy boxes. Good morning, Your Highness. Good morning, Governess Castor. Happy birthday, Amelia. Thank you. As soon as the footman set the gifts down, Amelia rushes over to pick one up. She unwraps to reveal paints and sable hair brushes and expensive pigments. So you've changed your mind about the importance of art lessons? Maybe. Oh, I love these colors. Amelia squeals as she sifts through her new treasure. Oh, cute. Happy birthday, Amelia! Thanks, Lulu! Good morning, lovely governess. It seems my brother has miraculously beat me to the celebration this time. I need to attend court soon, so I came early. So what? So do I. He casually shrugs. That doesn't mean I intend to arrive on time. Art supplies from you? Has our Crimson Reaper confused a paintbrush for a sword? Really jealous because my gift is better than yours. If you say so. He produces a small ornate box. I got you this, little Amelia. Inside the box is a delicate locket that opens to reveal a painted miniature of the siblings. What a thoughtful gift. I wish I had a locket with my family's portrait so I could gaze upon their faces. Happy birthday, little one. Now I can see you two every day! Lucian gently ruffles her hair. Exactly. He casts a playful glance at Maximilian. Take note, brother. This is the true art of gift-giving. I believe the gift's value is decided by the recipient and not the giver. Don't look at me! Governess Caster, if you were to receive our gifts, which one would you prefer? Oh my god, do not drag me into this! Good god, why? Oh no, why does Lucian have to drag me into their crossfire? I'm gonna play it safe because you could kill me. Both of you have threatened to kill me already. Both gifts. Both gifts are thoughtful. Either one would give me great joy. The one thing worse than choosing the losing side, Governess, is refusing to choose it all. Yes, the one who tries to defend everything ends up defending nothing. Well, I'd be damned. We actually agree on something. This is rare. Great. I've embarrassed myself in front of both princes. Fine. We're going paint supplies. Someone once expressed concern about my teaching methods, but now he seems to have a change of heart, which means I may be able to convince him to join my art class. I'm jealous. I want to enroll as well. Of course, the more the merrier. Very well, I must go. I will see you and Amelia at the dinner this evening. Bye, Maximilian. All right. I also need to get going. See you all tonight. Bye, Lucian. Goodbye, your highnesses. I thought you were planning to be late for court again. Who says I'm heading to court? Since you consider yourself an art connoisseur now. I'm on the way to commission a grand family portrait just for you. It'll be perfect for your study. Spare me the trouble and keep it for yourself. I chuckle at their light-hearted siblings sparring as their voices fade down the hallway. I look back at Amelia, who's gazing at the portrait and the locket. What's the matter, princess? The portrait is missing Papa. I haven't seen him in such a long time. Emperor Alaric, the elusive Ravensburg sovereign. In the months I've served as Amelia's governess, I haven't actually seen the Emperor even once. He can't come to us. Perhaps we could go to him instead. Go to Papa? You could even bring him a small gift. A gift? Like what? My gaze drifts to the table where I see the paints and the locket that the brothers have gifted, and an idea strikes me. I know. I lean closer and lower my voice conspiratorially. Something very special. What? What is it? Something I'm certain your father will love. I whispered the idea into her ear. Yes, I'll make it right away. What is she making? We head down the long corridor towards the Emperor's chambers. Amelia skips ahead, her excitement evident. My heart pounds with a mix of trepidation and anticipation at the prospect of meeting the Emperor. What is he like? Princess Amelia would like to see His Majesty. Oh, I'm scared. I find myself holding my breath as I gaze upon the mighty Emperor of Ravensburg. He is regal and magnificent. Yet his presence has a jarred edge that makes people uneasy. It is hard to believe that I shared the same air with the mastermind who reshaped the continent. Movement in the corner of my eye catches my attention. It's Nerissa. I beam at her and she returns the greeting with a small nod. Amelia lets a small gasp of joy and skips forward, her skirts fluttering as she heads straight towards her father. Papa! What is it, Amelia? I made something for you. Eagerly, she holds out her painting to him. Governess? Yes, Your Majesty? Was it your idea to bring Amelia here today? Yes. Why? Oh, Amelia wanted to see you. It's the princess's birthday and she had missed you. So I thought it would be a good time to show her her progress. If I wanted to see my own daughter, I would have summoned her. Instead, you interrupted my work using her birthday as an excuse. And this painting. Maximilian had mastered the swordsmanship by age 8. Lucian debated philosophers at the age of 9. She still has far to go before she reaches the level of refinement expected of an imperial princess. Is that not good? It is acceptable for a common child. If that's the future you envision for yourself. So you are the result of my son's decisions. I question their choice. Your background is unremarkable. Your accomplishments are modest. I assumed they saw potential that I had overlooked. Clearly, it was a misplaced gesture of good faith. And now I'm correcting it. Effective immediate. Oh no. I'm going to lose my position. Your Majesty, not now, Nerissa. With all due respect, what are swords and philosophy to a princess? Her role isn't to compete with your sons. It's to secure alliances through marriage, to be charming, to be beloved. Is this a masterpiece? No. But it demonstrates a strong sense of family loyalty. Isn't that the most important quality you want within your children? She offers him a cup of tea. Please take a break, Your Majesty. You've had a long morning. There's no need to dwell on a child's painting. The princess is still young. And I trust the governess now understands what exactly what is expected of her. As the Emperor takes a sip of her tea, she glares at me. Her message is unmistakable. Go now. I take Amelia's hand and hurry her out of the room, away from the Emperor's gaze as quickly as her little legs can carry her. Oh my god. I don't dare breathe until the grand doors swing shut behind me. In the hallway, Amelia buries her tear-streaked face in my skirt and muffles her quiet whimpers. He thinks I'm bad. I wrap my arms around her, but my hands are shaking so much that I can barely stroke her hair. I'm sorry, Princess. It was so foolish of me to think all fathers are like mine. If it weren't for Nerissa, I would have lost my position. I will not make that mistake again. Once the adrenaline had faded and my trembling had stopped, I reach out to brush the tears from her cheeks. Come now, little princess, let's get you cleaned up. And get you looking your best for the birthday banquet this evening. Yeah, this gives me that every option is wrong. The imperial family's gathering in the dining hall is a sight to behold. All of the Empire's most powerful figures are in one room. Let us begin. Amelia, I hope you continue to grow in wisdom, beauty, and grace. And prove yourself worthy of the Windrake name. Thank you, Father. He cuts into his meat and the rest of the family follows suit. It is a rare pleasure to dine together as family, Father. I believe the last time was on my birthday? It was months ago and there was a large, noisy crowd. The Windrakes always dine together on birthdays. The tradition of Ravensburg must be upheld, especially by the imperial family. Of course, traditions. Lady Victoria, have you been visiting the palace often since the engagement? Yes, Your Majesty. I come here almost every day. The palace gardens are just as lovely as I remember them from my childhood. Good. Has Maximilian been a gracious host? He has been, Your Majesty, but Prince Maximilian is burdened with many responsibilities. It is difficult for us to spend time together. Is that so? Are you too busy to attend to your future crown princess? My apologies, Father. There are constant reports requiring immediate review, and a prince who cannot manage his own household cannot manage an empire, Maximilian. Make the time. Understood. Yeah, I kind of want to depose the Emperor, but that's just me. Speaking of reports, have you finalized the defense for the northern borders? Actually, I've made some changes. I've reduced the size of the winter garrisons and redirected the manpower to road reconstruction and maintenance. Why? To improve communication with the border regions for easier control and trade, and to increase their economic reliance on the Empire. An interesting gamble, but an open road will allow traders and invaders to reach the capital faster. Do you have a large enough garrison in case of conflict? Yes, the strategy is only implemented in parts of the northern border for now. Hopefully we can find the right balance in a few years. Dangerous for you to play architect when you were raised commander, Maximilian, but I'll allow this experiment of yours. And what's the latest negotiations with the Pembrokes? He's insufferable as usual. He believes he has leverage because his territory has the most raw materials needed for our reconstruction. Oh, sorry. Then make him believe he will lose those territories if he refuses to cooperate. Only settle on a favorable compact. Yes, father. Father, do you have a suggestion for the Pembroke taxation dispute, Amelia? She's only 6! No, then listen and learn. Yes, father. Oh, man. Is she gonna die if... They dine in silence. The only sound is the faint clinking of cutlery against porcelain. The tension is thick enough to choke on. Once the main course has been cleared away, the Emperor puts down his cutlery. I need to speak with the Grand Chancellor. Continue the dinner without me. He exits without another look, and the door is gently shut behind him. The moment he leaves, the tension snaps like a cut wire. Honestly, that man has a remarkable talent for turning fine wine into vinegar. Be respectful, Lucien. I am being respectful. I waited until the door was closed. Surely you agree, Victoria. His Majesty has been nothing but gracious to me. Oh yes, we all saw that. I wager he'll treat his own his future Rosemore daughter better than his own. Lucien, that was uncalled for, and you're distressing Amelia. So wait, what happens if I just... Alright, you know what? Let's defend Amelia. If we die, we die. Your Majesty. Amelia is far too young to have an opinion on matters of taxation. All she wanted was a moment of your attention on her birthday. I noticed the princes shaking their heads frantically, urging me to stop. Surely you could grant her that much. Governess, are you a father? No, Your Majesty. Then I will not have you criticizing the way I raise my daughter. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the end. Some challenges are not worth it. I wanted to know. At least the princes agreed. Stay quiet. Okay. I know. R.I.P. my career. It's okay, Spicule. I am learning, and don't worry, we have time loops, aka saves. I am being respectful. I waited until the door was closed. Surely you agree, Victoria? Alrighty. Lucien, that was uncalled for. And you're distressing Amelia. She rises gracefully and takes a large velvet box from her maid and steps to Amelia's side. Happy birthday, my dear princess. I have made something special for you. The rubies match your eyes, and the diamond is blessed by the high priest. It is as radiant as you are. It's so pretty. Can I wear it now? Absolutely. She places it gently on Amelia's head. There, it fits perfectly. Oh, it's so heavy, and you look beautiful. You always had a weakness for shiny things, Victoria. Yeah? And you've always had a weakness for things that won't yield. Won't yield? No, resistance is merely an illusion. It only makes the conquest more No thanks! Go away, Lucien! Amelia seems tired. Perhaps it is time for her to retire. Princess? Governess Castor? Come join us at the table. Oh, I couldn't possibly. Of course you can. With Father gone, it's just us. Make yourself comfortable. Where would you like to sit? Griffin will bring over a chair. So for engagement breaking purposes, I do want to sit between Maximilian and Victoria. However, I would like to help Amelia. But also, Victoria actually looks nice here. She actually looks like she won't bite my head off. However, we know the end goal is Maximilian. So, I don't know, guys. This is so hard. I saved, right? I did, right? Yes, I did. No, I did not. Oh wait, no, that's loading. Oops. Save. We're gonna overwrite that save. Okay, we're gonna end a table. I will sit at the end of the table. Safe choice, very sensible. I'm so happy you're sitting next to me. Oh, thank God. As soon as I sit down, Amelia leans her head to rest against my arm. I gently smooth her hair. So, has the Imperial Palace lived up to your expectations? The books I have read barely do it justice. The food is wonderful, the rooms are comfortable, and the palace grounds are breathtaking. Each day brings a new adventure, and I discover hidden corners of the gardens. Excellent, but have you discovered any hidden passageways yet? Hidden passageways, of course. No palace would be complete without secret tunnels. They're hidden in plain sight. You'll find them if you look closely. How interesting. I'll look more carefully. Your northern accent. Where are you from? Alderweald, Your Highness. Ah, Alderweald. The high mountains of the Empire. Yes, it couldn't be more different from the capital. Then what made you decide to take a position in the capital? What if I'm honest? I was orphaned at a young age, so I came hoping to discover who my parents were. I'm sorry to hear that. Were they from the capital? Truthfully, I have no idea where my family came from. Is there anything we can do to help? That's kind of you, Your Highness, but you've already given me a great deal by hiring me. Regardless of your reasons, we're happy to have you as our governess. Alderweald, I've never actually been there myself. Have you been there, Max? Don't call me Max. Yes, I passed through it a few years ago. I remember the Crown Prince marched his army through the Alderweald on his way to conquer the Pembroke Kingdom 3 years ago. When victory was declared, Alderweald was drunk with celebration. After a century of border skirmishes, peace was finally established, and the Kingdom of Pembroke became a part of the Empire. Good grief, is there anywhere in the Empire you haven't been? Not many. So what's the most beautiful place you've seen? Drakkenburg, the capital. Really? Nothing beats a place like home. I'm the opposite. If I had the time, I'd travel all across the Empire. I suppose I wouldn't mind traveling a bit once things are more stable. Oh God, they all turned to look at me. Governess Castor, what sort of hero would you rather travel with? A mysterious rogue or a brave knight? That one's easy. The knight comes with a sword, a purse of coins, and a horse. Very practical for traveling. How predictable. Oh, come on. Did you really expect any girl to turn down the chance to snuggle against the steel breastplate of a knight? Sturdy, solid, and unyielding. My mistake. I should have seen that answer coming. Princess? I kneel down and cradle her small body in my arms. Princess? Wake up. Her skin is cold and her body is limp. What's wrong? I don't know. Physician, now! Yes, at once, Your Highness. Did she get poisoned? Amelia's bedroom, which normally is fragrant with fresh flowers, now reeks of burnt herbs and smelling salts. The most pungent smell of all is the heavy gnawing dread that fills the room. The Grandmaster of the Imperial Physician's brow is furrowed as he mumbles to himself. It's as if he's trying to solve an impossible riddle. Enough silence. Update. Your Highness, I'm sorry to say this, but I suspect poison. Poison? Impossible. All of our food is rigorously tested by poison testers. Today is no exception. Poison testers share results. They have more tolerance than a child. Some poisons enter the body through skin contact or inhaled. The crown. Then identify the poison immediately. Common poisons don't cause symptoms like that. I've run all available tests, but the princess's condition is deteriorating quickly. The results will take days, if not weeks. Unacceptable. Find a way. There is one remedy. The total restoration of the humors by replacing her tainted blood with that of a healthy person. What? The experimental remedy is the latest development by the Imperial Academy and has produced very promising results. I've already summoned the finest physicians in the capital for this procedure. They're on their way as they speak. We can start as soon as they arrive tomorrow morning. Your Majesty? Your Majesty. Father? Father? This experimental remedy. What is the success rate? 2 out of 3 patients make a complete recovery, but 1 of the 3. If we don't apply the remedy, then it's 0 out of 3. Check the crown, guys! Proceed once you're ready. Yes, Your Majesty. We'll start at first light tomorrow once all the physicians have gathered. Maximilian, Lucien, an urgent council has been called. You must both attend. We cannot allow word to spread that the princess is ill. How about you? But I feel incredibly comforted knowing Father will attend the council even when I'm on my deathbed. Surely you didn't expect anything different. Maybe we should tell our father we aren't feeling well and can't attend the council. Have you lost your mind? He literally just saw us. Do you not recall what happened the last time you disobeyed him? Which time I've lost count. Lou, fine. There's little we can do here anyway. Let's go. I was going to suggest we pretend to be unwell when we're in the council. Oh. Don't worry, I've got a plan. It'll definitely work better than your terrible acting. Whatever gets the job done. Yes, brother, come walk with me in the shadow. Oh my god. I know, this isn't about you, Lucien. The room feels empty and oppressive once the princes are gone. Our 6th birthday cursed? What if Amelia doesn't wake up? What will happen to my governess position? What about searching for my family? Only if I had studied healing arts. Wait. I've seen books on toxology in the Imperial Library. Physician, could you please summarize all of this princess's symptoms for me again? I'll research poisons in the Imperial Library. On your own, without any formal training, you'd be searching blind. Then tell me what to look for. I'll gather every reference on poisons, then check the following symptoms: sudden fatigue, yellowing of the skin, and dark freckling beneath the flesh. If you find a match, notify me immediately. Understood. I tear through the library shelves, pulling down books on venomous insects, poison plants, and toxic minerals. Soon my desk is buried under stacks of books. I let out a heavy sigh of despair. Sifting through them could take weeks, no, months. I take a deep breath and strengthen my posture. No, I cannot give up. Not until the very last moment. The sky is starting to light up, marking the new dawn of the new day. Madame Evelyn graciously allowed me to use the library after hours last night, but I didn't expect to be here in the morning. I yawn and my head droops, but I don't stop. I can't stop. The physicians are going to start the experimental remedies soon, and I must hurry. I ignore the fatigue and reach for the next book. Gold's berries. Many years ago, a boy died after eating a wild berry in the Shadowfen Mountain, which is located on in a region bordering Pembroke. What color was the boy's skin before he died? It was yellow! I searched the bookshelves for books about plants from the Shadowfen Mountain, but I find nothing. Just then, Madame Evelyn appears, ready for a new day at work. Madame Evelyn! Oh my goodness, you scared the living daylights out of me! You're still here from last night? Yes. I need your help. I'm looking for books on botany focusing on the area surrounding around the Shadowfen Mountains. It's located on the border between Pembroke and Elderwild. Unfortunately, we have no botanical records from Pembroke. In truth, we have little documentation from that region. It was the last of the territories to be brought into the Empire. Is there anywhere else where I might find information on them? Please, it's urgent. Is that why you were here all night? What is wrong? It's a secret. I can't help you if I don't know what your secret is. Can't you take my word for it? I'm sorry, Governess. I trust you're doing it for a good reason. Maybe you could search the library again? With regret, she starts to walk. Wait! The princess has been poisoned. I'm just helping look for a cure. Now that is urgent. She glances around the empty library, then leans in closer and drops her voice to a whisper. We received many books from the new territories during the Great Unifications. All new volumes must be approved by the Imperial Library's review panel before they can be circulated. Until then, they remain locked away in the Chamber of Whispers, a restricted section. Chamber of Whispers? What other important information is hidden in this Chamber of Whispers? How do I get access? Access is restricted to the panelists. What do you need? I'll have a panelist search it for you once they arrive. Time is of the essence. Is there any other way? There is one exception. That's when a member of the Imperial family personally brings you into the Chamber of Whispers. Good luck, Governess. One of the Imperial family, she says. Just me and a prince in the Chamber of Whispers. We could uncover secrets that could reveal the truth about Amelia's poisoning. I might even discover who my family was. Suddenly, I'm reinvigorated with hope. Now, which prince should I ask for this favor? All right, Maximilian. What? Oh my god! I need to know if she survives! I need to know! Oh man, I need to know. It was just getting good. Rolling the dice on Max, I know, right? I was rolling the dice there. Oh man, but I was wrapped. I was like hooked. I was hooked there. Holy moly. Alrighty, so I'm definitely gonna play this game on release. But I have theories. I have theories on who she is. So she said she's from Alderworld. So assuming she might be part of the family that held the seat of Pembroke, or like a lesser family from, you know, from like the royals there, maybe. Because then also, how could she have known about the child who like died because of that berry, the golden berry? Because it bordered Pembroke and Alderweald, so she could be from there, mayhaps. That's my theory, but we'll find out when the full game comes out. But I enjoyed this. I thought some of the options I picked was really good, but then ended up not working in my favor, so I'm glad that there is a save and reload option. How many saves can I? Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh wow, that's a lot. Okay. Oh, but they have auto saves too. But yeah, no, I enjoyed this. Alrighty, so I will definitely be back once the full game has been released. For anybody who needs to know what the game is, here's the link. This link will actually be updated tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow for the other game that I will be playing, but other features that Fate's Masquerade will have in the future. There's going to be 8 different endings for the game, and there will be spicy scenes as DLC. So I'm looking forward to that in the future. And this is created by Serenity Studio, a development group of one female, yeah. My Nightbot might have a... Oh no! Nightbot does have a typo! Thank you for letting me know. I will fix it. I appreciate you. Thank you, Nightbot. Fix Nightbot. Alrighty. But thank you, Crimson. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. It was a chill time. I enjoyed this game. But tomorrow we will be playing another game. We are gonna have a very late start because I have to be somewhere. I have dinner plans, but after that I will be streaming Crimson Waves on the Emerald Sea, Amaranthine Moon, which is created by Crystal Gameworks, who is the host of the Otome Game Celebration. Let's see if I can like link it for tomorrow. Yeah, this is the game that I will be playing tomorrow, so there's a link for it. Alrighty, so you get to choose if you're going to play as a human or a vampire in this game. So yeah, it's a Victorian-themed vampire visual novel. It is the sequel, but you don't need to actually play the first one in order to continue. This is set 5 years after their first game. Yeah, first Crimson Reaper, now Crimson Waves, best Otome ever. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad that you like it. Alrighty, so let us find someone to raid because I will need to go to sleep soon. It's 11 o'clock at night. Alrighty, let us see. Are my friends still on? Oh, wait a second. Hold. Please hold. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Princess Roska is still on, is she? Yeah. Let's see if she's... Yeah, so you get to choose whether you're human or whether you're cool. Yes, that is correct. Alrighty. Let's see. She's still on, but yeah, actually, let's say hi to Princess Roska. Thank you for stream. Thank you for the raid, Kieran. I appreciate you. Alrighty, so here we go. Thank you for joining us. Playing through Fate's Masquerade, we will be playing the Crimson Waves on the Emerald Sea, Amaranthine Moon tomorrow at 10 p.m. Pacific time. And we're gonna go raid out to Princess Roska, who is playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. She is doing ranked battles right now. Yes, she's doing ranked crystalline conflict, so we'll cheer her on for a little bit. But if you're not joining us for the raid, it is totally okay. Please take care of yourselves, make good choices, and I will see you all soon, alright? So, have a good night. Bye!